to please take a seat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is I'm the district leader of the 63rd Assembly District, in addition to Teresa Sorelli of the Democratic Party, and I'm pleased to convene this meeting on behalf of the Honorable John P. Galino, Chairman of the Democratic Party of Richmond County, pursuant to Article 3, Section 3 of the rules. John has asked me to convene this meeting since we no longer have a law chairman. Prior to starting the meeting, I would like to read a letter to you from the chairman. Dear members of the County Committee, friends, and fellow Democrats, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate my successor. As leader, you will need stamina and fortitude to succeed, and will have to give up your personal life to an extent anyone new to the task cannot really foresee. For those of you new to County Committee, I wish you well. To those of you who have served, and to those who continue to serve it, it has been an honor and privilege to have been your chairman for nearly 13 years. I've served on the County Committee since I was 18 years old. We didn't always agree, but we had the same goal, to elect Democrats. As we move on, I want you to know that sacrifices of family, personal leisure, and business pursuits in order to elect Democrats to public office were worth it. My hope is that each of you aspires to the duty we share as Democrats to bring our country closer to its promise of becoming a more perfect union. During my tenure, we elected the first Democrat to Congress from Staten Island in nearly 30 years. And succeeded in restoring a Democrat to Congress again last year. We reestablished a Democrat in the increasingly important office of District Attorney, and elected and achieved the appointment of numerous Democrats to the judicial bench. It has been the hallmark of the Staten Island Democratic Party to have the most highly qualified men and women ascend to the judiciary, and through your efforts, it is my sincere hope that that will continue. I couldn't be more proud that during my tenure, Staten Island Democrats elected the first African American legislator from Staten Island to the City Council. The first openly gay assemblyman from Staten Island, and the first Muslim to the State Assembly of New York State history. May justice and diversity always guide the future of our party. As chairman, the party was revitalized. A headquarters was established in New Dorp, and an intern program was instituted which gave numerous young Democrats a springboard to higher positions in government. Of course, only through a devotion to fundraising could I bring those goals into reality. Accordingly, I urge each of you to participate in funding the party so that a new headquarters can be established and adequately staffed. I have always believed that the fundamental values of the Democratic Party are in the best interest of all Staten Islanders. It is up to you now to assume the responsibility of bringing that message to every community and neighborhood. I wish you Godspeed in that continuing endeavor. In closing, a final admonition. The tasks before you are difficult. That is why we do them, and why I dedicated myself to those tasks for many years. There will be setbacks as well as victories ahead. You will have disagreements. Never let those differences divide you. Within them is the strength of our party, and always, always be respectful of one another, because unity is the key to success. Sincerely, John P. Galino. The meeting will now please come to order. Please stand. The chair recognizes John Salazzo, who will lead us in our salute to the flag.
From the looks of the room, the Democratic Party is here. It's strong. And let's together to the showers and let them hear us, those Republicans out there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless the Democratic Party.
Thank you. The The business of this meeting is to elect the officers of the county committee and to adopt the current bylaws. The chair will appoint the following sergeants at arms for this meeting: Tom Scherbenko, Kevin Elkins, John Mastalone, Bianca Rajprasad. The secretary will now please read the notice of the meeting.
Good evening. Meeting notice, September 12th, 2019. To each duly elected member of the Democratic County Committee, please take notice that a meeting of the Democratic County Committee of Richmond County, New York, will be held on Tuesday, September 17th, 2019 at 7 p.m. at the Crystal Room, 67 Olympia Boulevard, Staten Island, New York, 10305. The purpose of the meeting will be to elect the officers of the county committee and to adopt the existing bylaws as amended during the previous convention on May 22nd, 2017. John P. Galino, County Chair, Belinda A. Dixon, Secretary.
The secretary will now please call the roll.
I apologize in advance if I mispronounce your name, but you know you can say my name, I say your name. Saji James, Christine Johnson, Thomas Feeney, Linda Pollock, Ajoy George, Mark Zink, Helen Vitalini Liano, Patricia Manetta, Josie Puglisi, Michelle Poznansky, Andrew Poznansky, Mendy Y'all can say my name? Say that name again? Moroznik. Kathleen McMahon. Denise Benitez. Cindy Vorospi. Vorsby. Steven Sewall. Dwayne McKinley. Deborah Ramos. Joseph McAllister Jr. Roseanne McAllister. Thomas Murphy. Reginald Magwood. Brandon Patterson. Jeffrey Stonehill. Deborah Passarello. John Marangas. Alex Marangas. Patricia Ruin. Marianne Nose. Craig Satzman. Liza Satzman. Patricia Talasek. Louis Ortiz. Richard Reichard. John Montalbano. Rian Silverman. John Mastalone. Daniel Amatrano. Avzlaz Ansari. Richard Dole. Christine Feeney. Dennis Brown. Louis Leedy. Jennifer Dudley. Kevin Elkins. Eleanor Guerrier. Pranvera Coates. Carmela Galucci. Ruby Halpern. Elaine Friedland. George Bolito. Marianne Anderson. John Lavelle. Edward Kamen. William Cardona. Carl Gucciardo.
Gucciardo here.
Irene Bland. Rebecca Otto. Arado. Emanuela Arado. John Garay.
Here.
Judy Jorgensen. David Hernandez.
Here.
Martin Eisenberg.
Here.
Lorraine Farmer. Here. Bruce Ortega.
Here.
Manuel Ortega.
Here.
Peter Killen.
Here.
Joanne Albrecht.
Here.
Robert Oliveri Jr.
Present.
Since a quorum is present, the chair will entertain a motion to dispense with a further call of the roll. The chair recognizes Bob Oliveri.
Having reached the quorum, I move that the reading of the roll be dispensed.
Is there a second? Nadia Khanna. All in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion carried. The chair will now entertain a motion to adopt the existing bylaws as amended during the previous convention on May 22nd, 2017. The chair recognizes Matthew Santamoro. Is there a second? Brandon Patterson? All in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion is carried. Prior to accepting nominations for the officers of the county committee, I'd like to make the following announcement. If the elected chairman is a male, then the first vice chair must be a female. And if the elected county chair is a female, then the first vice chair must be a male, pursuant to the bylaws and pursuant to the state election law. Nominations will now be recognized for officers of the county committee. The chair recognizes Jessica Spanton.
Hello, everyone. I would like to nominate Michael Cusick as chair, Nick Popolo as treasurer, Michelle Ashiampong as executive secretary, Jessica Spanton as secretary. And I leave the position of first and second vice chair vacant until such time as we may modify the bylaws of this democratic organization to be updated to reflect gender-inclusive language, which will be a proposed revision at an upcoming county committee meeting. Thank you.
Is there a second to motion? The chair recognizes Councilwoman Debbie Rose.
Thank you. I second the slate as presented by Jessica Spanton. And I just want to say that tonight's county convention is about leadership. It's about strong, confident, fair, experienced, and tested leadership. The Richmond County Democratic Party will affirm tonight leadership that will lead us into the future confidently. Leadership that is clearly grounded in the principles of democracy, and leadership that will espouse and protect the values of the Democratic Party. Tonight, we elect a leader and a slate that will safeguard and protect civil discourse, a leader that will promote and respect inclusion and diversity, and leadership that will empower the powerless. Leadership that will listen to the voices of the entire body, will be respectful of divergent points of view, leaders that are unafraid to meet the challenges and uncertainties that will surely present themselves, and leadership that will meet head-on with courage, strength, and fairness. Leadership will embrace all of these lofty and attainable goals with aplomb and dignity, and leadership that will lead us to be victorious in future elections. I want to say that not only do I second it, but I am sure under the leadership of Michael Cusick, this leadership will embody all and more of these stellar and necessary leadership traits and therefore I unequivocally second the nomination of the slate. Thank you.
At this time, I would ask if there are another nomination from the floor. All those in favor for the slate as proposed by the nomination and second, say aye. Aye. All those opposed?
Opposed. Opposed. Opposed.
Opposed?
All those who abstain? Nominations are now closed. Madam Secretary, cast one ballot for the slate of officers. Michael Cusick, County Chair. Nick Popolo, Treasurer. Michelle Achimpong, Executive Secretary. Jessica Spanton, Secretary. No further nominations. Before I close that nomination, those who voted no, please raise your hands. Sergeant at Arms, please conduct a tally.
Please keep your hands up until we point to you, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anybody else? Anybody else? 8. Oh, sorry, everyone keep your hands up.
Once again, please.
One more time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Well, you put your hands down. That's 3. You can put your hands down, sir. 4, 5. Okay. 6. Hand down. 7. Hand down. 8. Hand down. 8.
8.
Now that nominations are closed, I have asked the Secretary to cast one ballot for the slate as proposed.
Yes, yes. One ballot is cast for the slate that has been proposed.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would ask the new chair, Assemblyman Michael Cusick, to address the county committee.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Prior to my remarks, I just would like to make a statement that with the bylaws changes that are coming up, it is my intention that my first act as chair, I will be appointing at-large members Stephanie Chabot and Laura Sword, with the intention of then nominating both as vice chair for election. I want to start off by congratulating all of you in this room here tonight. I too grew up in this party. I've been a member of this party here in Staten Island since I was 18 years old, and I've never seen a crowd like this in this room, any room we've had. This is the largest county committee meeting that I've ever seen. And for that, tonight is not possible without teamwork, and I know how hard every single person in this room worked to get petitions done, to go out there knocking on doors, and to work to get the result we have here today. So thank you again. I want to thank and congratulate again the slate of officers that were elected. Mr. Nick Popolo as treasurer. Michelle Achimpong as secretary. Jessica Spanton, secretary. And as I said before, it is my intention to nominate two great people to Vice Chair Stephanie Chabot and Laura Sawyer. I'd also like to take this time to thank, for his service, the chairman, the outgoing chairman, John Galino. As mentioned before, he too is a longtime member of this party, still is. He served as a member of the county committee for years, served as a member of the executive board, as vice chair, and served as chairman. And for that and for his service, I thank him and I wish him well. This is a proud moment looking out at this room here today and seeing the makeup and the diversity and seeing all the people who want to be members of the Democratic Party of Staten Island. This is a great day for the Democratic Party here in Staten Island and a great day for all of us who are here today. We all work together to get here. Democratic clubs, elected officials, friends in labor, grassroots groups like SWIM and ASOL and many other grassroots organizations that worked hard to make sure that we had a Democratic Party that we could all be proud of. I challenge anyone who says the Democratic Party does not represent Staten Island to just look at this room and see the diversity represented on this county committee. I challenge people to say that the Democratic Party of Staten Island does not represent Staten Islanders. The Democratic Party, this Democratic Party, is Staten Island. Every corner of this island is represented here tonight. Every group, every ethnicity, everybody is represented in this party, and that's what all of us here stand for, and that's what's going to make our party great going forward. And every duly elected member of this county committee will be heard, I promise you. I am a member of the county committee. I am one of you. I was elected, I went, I got petitions, I knocked on doors. I am a member of the county committee. So you can be assured I am going to listen to every single county committee person and everybody will be heard. With the formation of reforms, each member will see step by step what the executive board of this party is doing, and will have a say in the decision making as we go forward. As I've been saying from the beginning of this process, this isn't about one person. This isn't about a few leaders. This is about you. This is about the county committee that I so dearly love and all of you dearly love. And that's why you have taken time out to be members of it. So I promise to you that this is not about one person. This is not about the leaders at the top. This is about the team, the Democratic Party, this county committee. In this dangerous political climate we live in today, it is imperative this party elects Democratic candidates. Yes. And that will be priority number one. That process has already started, ladies and gentlemen, and our local fight has already started. That's right. We need to elect Edwina Martin to the Civil Court. We must make history, we must show the diversity of Staten Island, and we must elect a qualified person to the bench, and that person is Edwina Martin, and we all know that. Fellow members of the county committee, after we work to elect Edwina and to re-elect Mike McMahon as our district attorney, this year, we still have a lot of work ahead. Electing Democrats in 2020 also starts today. I know that every person in this room is up to that challenge, but I am serious when I say that it starts today. It's important that we elect Max Rose to Congress. It's important that we support Democrats in 2020, and that's why it starts today. And we need everybody in this room to commit to that and to move forward. And that is very important for us to know that today is the start of our races for 2020. The next 14 months is crucial for the party, for this party, and for the nation. And we need, as I said, everyone's support. We need the commitment that you put in getting petitions, the commitment you had from day one. We need you to continue that commitment through these elections, because I know we can be victorious as a team. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this is a great honor for me to work with the team that we put together. And I know that I'm asking for your trust. And I appreciate that you are putting your trust in me. And I will work as hard as I can to live up to that commitment and to gain and to earn your trust as we move forward as Democrats. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
At this time, the chair will recognize Nicholas Popolo for an announcement.
It's just a quick announcement about the formation of a bylaws committee. So immediately right after tonight, we're going to form a committee for bylaws. Check your email and check your mail. Every one of you should have gotten a piece of paper when you walked in tonight to update your contact information, so make sure the committee has it. And so we're seeking ideas from members of our newly formed county committee to move the party forward. And please make sure you, I already said that, please make sure you hand in your forms. Yeah, we're just seeking ideas, and everybody's welcome. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, I'd be remiss before we close. Mike did take the opportunity to mention that we have in our presence Edwina Martin, who's running for civil court. If I could have Edwina address the
council. Good evening, everyone. I know I'm standing between you and your dinners probably, so I will keep this brief. I am running for civil court for the 1st Municipal District. I was nominated on August 15th, and I basically have been on the road since then, traveling the length and breadth of the district, talking with people about what the civil court means and why I'm running for it. I'm running for it because I want to continue to be a guardian of the justice system, and I want to be there for Staten Islanders. I am so proud to have been nominated for this position. I graduated from NYU Law School almost 30 years ago. I clerked in federal court. I practiced law in many different practice settings, as well as doing constituent services for, amongst others, Councilwoman Debbie Rose. And our campaign is off into an incredible start. We had a wonderful campaign kickoff last night at the Stone House with so many friends there from different parts of my life. It was really exciting, and it was really heartening, and just a warm experience. And we are going to be walking the length and breadth of this municipal district, fighting for every vote. Some of you may know that there have been efforts to knock my name off the ballot. We have prevailed thus far, but they are planning to appeal Judge Porzio's excellent decision. We believe that we will prevail. But it's a hard fight because we're dealing with that, as well as going out and making sure that we let people know that there's an election going on. My fabulous campaign manager, Selena Gray, is here. She has brought information about me and about the campaign, but we need volunteers. We need support to help in knocking the doors. So please speak with Selena and me when the meeting is over. If you're interested in volunteering, we will be opening our campaign office in the next couple of weeks, but we're not waiting for that to get started. I look forward to working with all of you to make sure that that seat is a Democratic seat.
And just a final administrative note, there were these contact info forms given out when you came in to sign in. If you filled it out, please turn them in. It allows, this is fantastic turnout tonight. We want to make sure we have everybody's accurate contact information as well as email addresses. That completes the business of this meeting, and I will entertain a motion to adjourn. So moved. Robinson Iglesias. Is there a second? All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no.